Hi there, Donna Alice here, holistic healer, spiritual development teacher, and soon to be certified yoga instructor. Woo! Today I'm going to be recording my final exam for my yoga course. I'm going to be doing a 30-minute flow, and I wanted to share it with you guys here with my YouTube family in case any of you are thinking about getting certified as a yoga instructor and you're not sure what that looks like. This is what it looks like. It looks like a lot of studying, written exams, and then my final part is sending in my video of teaching a class. Enjoy this class today. Let me teach you yoga and you can be my first student. Yay! So excited. All right, and with that, let's get right into it. So we're going to begin with a warm-up, and our warm-up is going to consist of 3 parts. We are going to be doing our child's pose. Next, we are going to be flowing into cat-cow, and then we are going to be doing some sun salutations to really warm the body up and get us moving. I'm going to come on all fours and slowly lean back through a flat back down to the floor, opening, stretching that low back, making space, and rest your head wherever it's comfortable for you. That may be down, it might be slightly to the side or slightly to the other side. Today, I'm being called to lay it slightly to the left. Bring your arms into a comfortable position. And let's just stay here for a few rounds of breaths. Breathing in, breathing out, releasing. Grounding ourselves into the earth. This can be a great position for anybody who experiences anxiety or panic attacks, as it will help to ground yourself and bring about a sense of calm in the body. On the next breath, we are going to come back to the 4. We're going to come back on all fours. Already feeling more relaxed. Sometimes I like to sway a little side to side before I come into cat-cow, just to really loosen everything up and move with my body. I am definitely the type of yoga teacher that is all about flowy, feminine movements, just creating space and loosening, restoring natural flexibility. And you could even throw in a couple gentle neck rolls if that feels supportive to you. And if so, go ahead and take it to the other side. If not, you can just maintain that all fours position. All right, moving into a cat-cow, breathing in and out. And as we breathe in, the head's going to come up towards the sky. Tailbone up to the sky, back arched. Breathing out, draw the belly button up towards the sky, tailbone down, head down. Oh, that feels so amazing. And again, if you feel like you need to wiggle a little bit to get any tension out, you go right ahead. We're going to do one more cat-cow because it feels so good. Head and tailbone up. Tailbone, head down, belly button up towards the sky, drawing it in. Drawing that belly button in towards the spine. And release back to all fours. Let's begin our sun salutations. We're going to begin in mountain pose with our feet flat on the floor. Roll those shoulders back and down, hands forward, breathing in. Tall like a mountain, breathing out, grounded down into the earth below us. Breathing in and out. One more time, we're gonna place our hands on our belly so we can feel a nice full belly breath, breathing in and out. Breathing in, we are going to be expanding the belly as we breathe in and contracting as we breathe out. One more time, breathing in, expand, and out, contract. Next, we are going to bring our hands overhead and we are going to swan dive down into a forward fold. With a flat back, dive down. Letting the arms and everything just kind of soft. Don't push anything. Breathing in. Breathing out, come to a half fold, hands on the thighs, flat back, breathe in. And on this exhale, we are going to dive down into a low lunge on the right leg. Breathing out, right leg goes back. Right leg goes back. Hands overhead, we come down to a low lunge. Take a couple deep breaths here. Breathing out. Releasing any tension in those hips and thighs. On the next breath out, we are going to go, on the next breath in, we are going to go into a plank pose. So breathing in, hands down, foot coming down into upward dog. And the modified upward dog will be keeping your legs down, full up dog. And be floating. Next, we're going to come into a baby cobra. Really arching that back and then coming fully through into a downward dog. Tailbone up. And sometimes we will do some extra movements in down dog. I'm going to go ahead and pedal through the feet. Maintaining that flat back. Pedal to one side, stretch, breathing in and out. Pedal to the other, stretch, breathing in and out. Now we're going to bring that right leg forward, low lunge, left side. And then returning to mountain pose on the next breath out. We're going to go ahead and move a little bit more quickly this time. We're going to do 3 rounds all together. I feel like Mortal Kombat. Round 2, fight. Round 2, heal. Breathing in, breathing down, dive forward, flat back, halfway down. And full forward fold. Right leg back, low lunge. Down into plank. stretch. You can always go down to your knees for plank. You just want to remain with a flat back. And if you are going to go to your knees, give you a little tip. Roll your mat back and place it under your knees if they're hurting against the hard floor. Sometimes these mats just aren't thick enough. And you can come down to a low plank. Upward dog. Baby cobra. And back into down dog again. This time we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take one leg up at a time and just adding a little bit more of a balance challenge, but mainly just stretching. You are going to be strengthening and working on your balance, but really this just gives you such a deep stretch in the back of the opposite leg. I can really feel this in my left as I pull the right up, and really feel the back of that right as I pull the left up. Again, if you're starting to tilt out, bring those hips forward, like two headlights coming forward. We don't want those headlights out to the side, we want them forward. And then when you're ready, we can bring it up and then out to the side to really get a nice open stretch. Other one up and down. Left leg down. A couple more deep breaths before we come back to mountain pose. Next, we're going to move on to our warrior series. We're going to begin with warrior 1, moving to warrior 2, 3. We're going to bring our left leg back, our right leg forward. Left leg back, right leg forward, both hips pointed forward. Sometimes we tend to turn out, so if that's the case for you and you're starting to come out, just bring that hip back forward. Have them both pointing towards the wall. We're going to bring our arms up and sink down a little more. Making sure that that knee is not coming out over those toes. We want to keep that knee right above the ankle. Just keep that nice alignment. Hips coming forward, breathing in, breathing out, feeling that strength in your body, connecting with your inner warrior. He or she is in there and they are waiting to connect to you. I'm going to stay here for a couple more breaths before switching to the other side.
I'm gonna go ahead and just slowly rotate this way. Breathing in, bringing both hips forward, feet flat on the ground, if that feels good to you. Feeling that warrior energy on this side now. And again, if you feel your weeble wobbling a little, that's okay. Come back to center. Open your eyes if they're drifting closed like mine tend to do. That will help to restore your balance. And if you want to make it harder, go ahead and close those eyes. Really feeling into the energy of the space and the energy of your body. Feeling that strength. I'm going to go ahead and take a drink of water. It's important to stay hydrated. Some people think that yoga is, a slower paced workout. You can still get out of breath. I'm getting out of breath right now. It's still a workout. You need that water to keep that energy flowing and keep your body feeling good. Moving on from warrior one. Moving on from warrior one to warrior two. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the arms across the body. Bring that back foot out to the side. So we were facing forward. Now we're opening up. Bringing that foot back and out. Coming out this way. The knees still coming this way forward. Over that ankle. Not going past it. Just stacked right over top. If you see yourself floating over your toes, that could definitely put some strain on the knees. So just bring it back to center. Breathing out. Looking out past that left hand. Breathe out and maybe just go down a couple centimeters more, maybe an inch more. Really feel that stretch in both legs. Letting ourselves be long and strong. Couple more breaths here. Moving to the other side. We're gonna just now, I'm gonna kind of wiggle my way over. I'm gonna take this foot and bring it in here, and then take this leg and bring it out here. Making sure that we've got that foot back at a nice 45-degree angle. Again, making sure that knee is in proper alignment. Bringing the arms out, stretching them. And just looking, gazing out past the fingers of the right hand. Letting everything be soft in your gaze. Strong in the body and soft in the gaze in this pose. Feeling that strength on this side now. Breathing in and releasing down a little more. And hold it here for a couple more breaths. Coming from warrior two, we're going to move now into warrior three. We're going to come back to the front of our mat, stepping forward, breathing in as we stretch up. Tilting our body forward with a flat back, raising that right foot off the ground. This is a really good balance exercise. And if you need something to hold on to until you get your balance down a little more, go right ahead. Here, I have equipment. Being a YouTuber, I always have some type of tripod or stand around. Right when it feels right, you can let go. Maintaining that flat back throughout. All right, coming down and moving to the other side. Breathing in. Breathing out and tilting forward, lifting that left leg slowly off the ground. Both hands in front of you. Down to your sides, or wherever it feels comfortable to you. Sometimes putting our arms out to the sides can give us a little extra balance as we work towards the end goal of hands and feet. We're going to go ahead and move into one more balance pose now, and this is one that is one of my favorites and one of the favorites of my children is tree pose. So we're going to go ahead and start with that right leg, bringing the foot up. You can rest it right at your calf, or if you're feeling a little bit spunky, bring it all the way up to the inner thigh. Hands can be out at the sides, overhead, down at your heart, whatever feels supportive to you. I'm feeling out to the sides today. And if you're swaying a little bit, that's okay. Think of yourself like the tree in the wind, just swaying back and forth. And we can move to the other side now. I'm going to shake that left ankle a little bit. It's definitely doing some work, supporting my entire body. All right, so now support's going to go on the right leg. We're going to bring that left leg up to wherever is comfortable to you, whether it's here at your calf, or if you want to bring it up a little bit more to the inside of your leg, the inside of the thigh. We just don't want to place it on the knee and put any pressure on that knee joint. So this, I'll show you. This is wrong. This is good. This is good. And now we are going to move down into side angle. It's another standing pose, but one with both feet down on the ground. And it should feel great after those couple balance challenges we had. So I'm going to start by taking this left leg and bringing it out. So that my foot is pointing towards this wall on the left. And then this leg is going to come back like this. Feet facing forward slightly to the left. I'm going to bring my hands up, dropping this left arm down, and creating a nice stretch all along this side of the body, all along the right-hand side of the body. If this is too much, you can always come up a little bit. You can bring your legs closer together if needed. Or if you want more of a challenge, you can come down even farther and farther. Down towards the floor. But I'm going to come back to this nice middle area because I feel like this is getting the job done for me today. I can really feel a nice stretch on the inside of this left leg. It feels so great. Right, and you remember how we started? We're going to finish the same with some cat-cow. Bring it full circle. Bring this cat-cow and couple other seated positions. So we're going to go ahead, breathe in, breathe out, breathing in, head up, tailbone up, belly down. All right, bring the belly button towards the sky, head down, tailbone down, create a rainbow arch. One last time. Right, we're gonna spread those legs a little bit as far as feels comfortable to you. I like a pretty wide seated fold. Unless I have tightness in my back, then I might bring it in to a much more narrow seated fold and just slightly down. But today I've got good flexibility in the back. I'm feeling a lot of tightness in the inner thighs. So I'm gonna stretch them as far as I can. Bring it back. I'm already feeling some little pops. I'm gonna come down to my elbows, bringing my head down, setting that tailbone back as far as you can. Mine's not completely on the floor, and that's okay because I need more of it in the legs today. Or you could bring them closer together, bring it back farther, head fully down. And again, whichever side feels good. It's feeling into those poses. We're going to do a couple more before we go ahead and start our meditation, which is definitely my favorite part. One of my favorite parts. We're going to bring one leg straight out, bring the other one over it for a nice seated fold, for a nice seated twist. Other side, bring the left leg over the right, keeping your shoulders down, everything nice and squared off. And then we're gonna just kind of come to the left, just to where it feels comfortable. Maybe you're right here, maybe you're all the way back here. It's whatever feels comfortable to you. I can tell you, I'm not gonna get quite as far because I've got a lot of tightness up in here in those thighs. So I'm gonna come to where it just feels good to me. Slightly over. And as you breathe and create space, you might get a little deeper into that twist. Now we're going to do one of my favorites and my daughter's favorites, happy baby pose. We're going to come down onto our back, bring your legs up, bring your feet to your hands to your feet if it's possible. If not, you can have them up here on your thighs. If you come down here, this is going to give you more of a stretch deep into those hips. Even over to the feet, inward, outside, whatever hand position is comfortable for you. And then we're going to just start to sway side to side, a little rocking, like a happy little baby. One more little bonus hip opener. You can come into pigeons. You just want to bring this right leg forward and then just bring the foot up. Stretching that back as far as you can. You might be up here. And when I'm in a upward position, I like to also bring my head and neck into it. Really loosening those shoulders and neck so you're not holding more tension. Keeping everything soft and maybe even creating a little more space in the neck area at the same time as the hip. And then we might want to come down a little bit farther down, even more. For a full round of breath, 3 breaths in and out. Breathing in and out. And now we come to the other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Allow your eyes to gently close. And as you do, Feel a wave of relaxation sweeping over you. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to try another meditation, check this one out.